So in this poll, I asked the question whether Irish people trust scientists. I was delighted to see that 79% of people in Ireland in the poll trust scientists. It's so important because science is all about the future, really. It's about our future prosperity. So many things happening so fast. Artificial intelligence, we've all heard of that. Many things coming down the track. And to secure our future as a country, we should have trust in science and scientists for future employment. It's also about being reasonable, being able to evaluate data and make your own mind up about things. If you're scientifically minded, you can look at data or look at evidence and say whether you think it's true or not. You know, a very important skill in this age of misinformation. That's a very important part of trust in scientists as well. And I'd also say it's about our children. I'm involved in the National Children's Science Centre, and that's coming down the track as well. That'll be part of all this as well. And then the last thing I'd say is there are some people who don't trust scientists. So it's our job to try and win them over and convince them of the value of science and why it's so important. And then overall, then this result will place us first in Europe as a country with trust in scientists, which is a great thing to see altogether. So a great result for Ireland that so many people trust scientists.
Ask any woman about where she gets her hair highlighted or her eyebrows done. She's likely to tell you. Why? No problem. If, on the other hand, you ask her about Botox injections or filler or even a facelift, she's much less likely to be forthcoming. Why? Because you might get judgy. And that was why I wanted the Sunday Independent Research to look at just how judgy people are about older women having work done. Short answer, very judgy. Is this likely to stop women having Botox and filler and facelifts? Very unlikely, but they may get even more quiet about it.
So I think a lot about how technology shapes our lives, and that's why I jumped at the chance to ask the question of whether we feel optimistic or pessimistic about artificial intelligence. The pessimism doesn't surprise me because there's things that are different about this particular tech transformation. The first is speed. I mean, it took the internet decades to have an impact on our daily routines, and yet in the virtual blink of an eye, these chatbots have changed the way that we think and we create and we work. The second difference is power, because the rules of this particular tech revolution are being dictated by a small number of corporations that are more valuable, more powerful than any in history. So I think this is the year that AI becomes a political issue in this country. I think this is the year we start to see the contradictions of the AI boom and potential bust in our economy, in our energy system, in our schools, and in the lives of young people who feel most pessimistic about this technology. But I have to say also that I don't think there's a yes or no question about whether or not AI is good or bad for our society. I think the answer is potentially both. But we don't get the future that we want unless we're willing to fight for it. And I hope this is the year that we start talking a lot more about what we want from AI as much as how we fear it.